Sophie Cunningham's twerk goes viral after Fever's historic Commissioner's Cup victory. The Indiana Fever just made franchise history, but all eyes were on Sophie Cunningham's postgame celebration. After the Fever's stunning 74-59 win over the Minnesota Lynx in the 2025 Commissioner's Cup final, Fever reserve guard Sophie Cunningham decided to cap the night with some dance floor flair. As her teammates rejoiced on the court and posed with the hardware, Cunningham turned her back to the camera, dropped low, and gave the locker room and Instagram live a twerk, a brief but instantly viral moment that ignited the social media firestorm. Some fans were all for it, others not so much. The game, a statement win, without Caitlin Clark. Indiana's win was dominant and, more importantly, gritty. With all-star point guard Caitlin Clark sitting out her third straight game due to a groin ailment, the Fever trailed by 13 early in the second quarter. Instead of collapsing, they flipped the switch. The Fever closed the first half on a merciless 18-0 run, turning a 27-14 deficit into a 32-27 lead at halftime and silencing the Minnesota home fans. From there, it was the Fever's game. The Fever's lead grew to 14 in the third quarter, and Minnesota was able to get no closer than 6 points of catching up again. Indiana's defense stifled the Lynx, holding them to 34.9% shooting and forcing 16 turnovers. Seasoned Indiana forward Natasha Howard was the unanimous Cup final MVP with 16 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. All-star center Aaliyah Boston was similarly effective at 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Cunningham started hot off the bench to provide a clutch jolt, 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 threes. Sophie for the culture. Social media reacts to celebration heard round the timeline. But for many fans watching the game or catching the highlights online, the storyline pivoted from gritty defense to cheeky dancing. Sophie Cunningham's postgame twerk didn't last more than a few seconds, but it was long enough for the internet to divide into camps. On X, formerly Twitter, one fan gushed, "Sophie so cute." Another simply wrote, "Sophie Cunningham, that's the tweet." And of course, someone threw their support behind her completely. "My fav WNBA player." Yet the celebration had its fair share of detractors and skeptics. One unimpressed viewer wrote, "Zero motion back there. Embarrassing for an athlete." Another took issue with the entire concept. "Why is this the go-to for so many women? I don't get it. No matter what happens, they have to do this dumb shit." Another tweet, dripping with sarcasm, read, "Was the twerking in the room with us?" Still, others were more playful. "That little thing moving." And of course, no social media moment is complete without someone shooting their shot. "I would treat her so well, man." But the sentiment that seemed to dominate the viral moment, Sophie for the culture. What this means for the Fever and Cunningham's brand. Though the Commissioner's Cup is technically a mid-season competition and doesn't affect regular season standings, the win and the $500,000 prize pool that came with it signal a culture shift for Indiana. The Fever are no longer the rebuilding team anchored solely by Caitlin Clark's spotlight. They are a unit. Deep, versatile, dangerous. As for Sophie Cunningham, the 28-year-old Missouri alum might not have led the team in scoring, but she certainly led the postgame conversation. The 7-year WNBA veteran has always brought energy and edge to the court, and now, apparently, to the dance floor too. The Fever keep it moving. Head coach Stephanie White was all business postgame. "We have a resilient group," White told reporters. "They're tough. Mentally, physically. They pull for one another. It's nice to take a trophy home, but this isn't the ultimate goal. It's a goal, and we've got to continue to get better." The Fever turned their attention back to the regular season now. They begin a 5-game homestand on Thursday by hosting the Las Vegas Aces at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Attendance will be watched closely, both for the game itself and the postgame celebration. Sophie Cunningham's twerking viral moment may have divided folks, but here's something that's not debatable. In a league still fighting for relevance at the mainstream, she made sure the Fever's win was not overlooked. And in 2025, half the game at times.